I'm going to be sharing numbers with you. So if you've been looking for a realistic way to make money from home, here are 3 side hustles that you can start today from $0 and get grants for. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So if you'd like to know more about these 3 side hustles working from home, where you can make over $300,000 every year like we do with just one of them, make sure you watch the video to the end and leave a comment below if you need help with anything. Starting from zero 10 years ago, since 2012 we've had businesses from home. And what we've started as side hustles from home have now become full-time income. Now it's important to note that all the side hustles that I'm sharing with you are necessity-based. So people need these and they're recession-proof. Number 1, starting a YouTube channel. So some of you may or may not know, but we started on YouTube in 2012. My mom encouraged my wife to start a YouTube channel after seeing Cassandra Bankson on Oprah. See, my wife had an acne problem, and she constantly struggled as to how to actually fix this issue as an adult. So my mom saw the interview with Oprah where Cassandra Bankson shared her struggles with acne and that her solution was to actually share her journey with her audience on YouTube. So she got the idea and shared that with us. And we actually started with a small iPhone in our backyard. And the rest, they say, is history. Since then, we've built a YouTube portfolio and own and operate several lucrative YouTube channels, including cash cow channels, as well as a YouTube marketing business. And some of our channels bring in over $300,000 on an annual basis, which we're currently scaling up. And all of this has been done from home. So I'm very qualified to share with you of how to start and grow a profitable and lucrative YouTube channel. So the key with YouTube is to start out with the audience in mind. So this is actually how we started out. We actually had acne on our mind because my wife was dealing with acne and she was trying to actually follow this journey of solutions. So the key is starting out in YouTube is your niche. Who are you talking to? Who are you focusing on? Who's the audience that you have in mind? So when you're actually starting out, you want to focus on a niche, and that could be in home decor, it could be in personal finance, it could be in real estate, it could be in gaming. It's whatever it is that you have some small background on that you actually want to share your expertise with or your small knowledge on and grow your community and grow your channel that way. And there are several niches on YouTube that are highly lucrative that can make you hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars on an annual basis. So for example, the home decor niche is very lucrative because the opportunities are endless. And the great thing about home decor is that you can work from home. It's unisex for both men and women. And the CPM rate is very, very high. So we're going to look at 2 channels in the home decor space. Both where a lady is cleaning and a guy is cleaning their home. And we're going to see just how money they make on an annual basis and on a monthly basis by actually operating their YouTube channels. So the first channel we're going to look at is Kristen McGowan's channel. She's heavily involved in the home decor space. And as you can see, she has over 1,570,000 subscribers with just 295 uploads. She currently has over 129 million views. Now this is actually what I mean by making money from home and using this YouTube channel to change your entire life. So as you can see from her channel, she does videos that have to do with the home. So Amazon must-haves, cleaning and decoration videos. And she makes over $117,000 on an annual basis. Now this is just Google AdSense. This is not counting sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and other forms of revenues that she may have coming in to her business through her YouTube channel. And as I shared earlier, we have many YouTube channels in our portfolio and we're also in the home decor space and it's extremely lucrative. The next channel we're going to look at is a guy known for cleaning his house and working from home. So this is Marco Hall's family channel, the Beverly Halls. And Marco is known, aside from boxing, for his viral videos of cleaning his house from the living room to the movie room to the family room to the dining room, the entire house, and he actually uses cleaning agents to execute these awesome viral videos that people like to watch and engage with. It's also unique to see a guy cleaning his house, but men do this all the time. So as we can see, the Beverly Halls have 5,530,000 subscribers. They have over 2,964 uploads, and their view count is in the billions, with over 5 billion views. Now I must say he does a lot of shorts as well as long form content, but their family does the majority of their videos right from home. So this is where we get to the good part, the part that you want to know about. So on an annual basis, the Beverly Halls pull in over $7.2 million on an annual basis through this YouTube channel. And on a monthly basis, they're forecasted to make over $604,000 on a monthly basis. This is actually a YouTube channel that they're doing right from home. So this is what we've been doing over the past 10 years. And I'm telling you, from having built a successful YouTube conglomerate, this is something that you can do starting with $0 today. So how do you start a YouTube channel? Well, first, you want to start a YouTube channel correctly. So I'm going to share with you 4 steps and 3 tips that you can follow to start your YouTube channel today. So obviously the first thing you need is going to be a Gmail account. You're going to need to set up a Gmail account, which will allow you to be able to start your YouTube channel by actually using that Gmail account to start your YouTube channel. The next thing is, like I shared earlier in the video, you want to have your audience in mind. A lot of times you don't want to look at the money in the beginning. You want to actually start out with the audience in mind because you're serving a people. So that's the thing. You want to make sure that you have the people in mind, like I did when I started on YouTube and I was focusing on people in foreclosure and sharing as much value and helping them through their process. Similarly, my wife actually started her channel by helping women who were dealing with acne and struggling through those pains and working through together and basically finding solutions on how to actually solve the issue and grow together. This is what you want. You want to basically have your audience in mind. This is key in starting your YouTube channel correctly because this is what makes the difference of successful channels and those that are not successful. The next thing is you actually want to make sure that you brand from the beginning. So as I shared earlier, it's all about marketing and being really strategic about how you actually approach this. You want to be branded from the beginning. So if you look at our channel, you can see that for the most part, we're branded. We have branded banners, logos, as well as thumbnails. It presents a picture of uniformity as well as professionalism. So people actually like that because they can respect someone who's actually put together and has what they are presenting together in order to basically give their best experience for the user, those who are actually viewing the content. And finally, the 4th step is you just want to start. Don't overthink it. It's important for you to put yourself out there so you can actually see what comes back. And what comes back, you can start to make tweaks and start to actually conform and start to make changes without losing who you are. And the 3 tips that I have for you if you're going to start a YouTube channel is, number 1, be ready for hard work and consistency. So this is actually not a sprint, it's a marathon. As I shared, we've been in this game for about 10 years now. You've not really heard me talk a lot about it. I talk about our transportation business, I talk about our other business, our grants business, but we've been basically involved in this for a long time. And there's been a lot of times where the industry changed, the algorithm changed, so many things, but we stuck it out. And now we've been the fruits of having multiple channels doing very well and scaling to the 7-figure range. So it's important for you to actually understand that this is hard work. Even though you're working from home, you want to make sure that you give it your all. There are many nights that we actually have long nights. Sometimes we go to sleep 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We try to actually balance it with having a family. We have twins, we have a baby. So we actually put a lot of hard work and consistency into this. And many times when one person wants to give up, the other person lifts them up. And that's important to actually have that support system because sometimes things happen in business. There are peaks and valleys, like I always share. And you want to basically have the support to keep you going, to encourage you to continue to move forward, even when it seems like it's time to give up or it seems like it's not working, because sometimes the breakthrough is right on the other side of that wall. And if you just continue to go just a little bit further, you would actually break through to the next level and to the next side. So it's important to actually understand that even though you have a lot of videos telling you that it's easy, you can just start a YouTube channel and all of a sudden start making all this money, you actually have to have consistency in doing the videos, in making adjustments, in tweaking, the marketing, your thumbnails, your messaging, your script, all the things that go along with having a YouTube channel that's giving value to an audience. You want to make sure that you are consistent with that. The next and very important tip is use your own content. So with the rise of YouTube Shorts and a lot of short form vertical content, which I've been talking about recently on my channel, you have a lot of people who are actually pulling content from, let's say, TikTok and uploading it to YouTube. So you always want to remember that this is a platform that you're on. And you actually have to have a strategy of how to basically use that to your advantage, where you can actually grow yourself on the platform and give value to the audience, but at the same time be very strategic. So I highly encourage you to actually create your own content as much as possible, both on the short form vertical, whether it's YouTube Shorts, as well as long form, like a video like I'm sharing with you now. You want to make sure that you're doing your own content and not just taking other people's content. And the third and very important tip is to decide on your business model. So as I shared earlier, we have many channels, which include cash cow channels. Now, cash cow channels are channels where you don't show your face or your voice. They're just actually out there and they generate revenue in a specific niche, and they actually bring in revenues to you, but you don't show your face and your voice. So nobody knows that you own the channel. The channel can be operating similar to a repost account on Instagram, which we also have, that no one knows who the owner is, but it's a very lucrative space because of the traffic moving through there, and also the expertise and the knowledge and the value that it's bringing to the community. So you want to make sure that your business model is actually understood early on, because there are different business models when it comes to actually having a YouTube operation. So for example, some of our channels are built and geared towards working with sponsors and affiliates, while others are not. So you actually know how to set up your YouTube channel and your YouTube business, as well as the content to support that business model. Now, there are two key types of content that you can do on YouTube that will scale you to the six-figure and multiple six-figure range. If you'd like to know what those are, make sure you email me at AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. Number 2, service management or managing services. So as I've shared here many times on my channel, there are two types of businesses: product-based businesses and service-based businesses. Service-based businesses are one of the easiest ways to start to generate money in business, period, because you're actually providing a service and exchanging your time for money. It's the fastest way to start making money, because with a product-based business, it takes a lot of time to think about who the customer is, package that product, and then get it over to them to purchase. With a service, you're providing yourself and you're providing your time and exchanging your time by providing that service for money. So service-based businesses are businesses such as electricians, plumbers, auto mechanics, landscapers, roofers, etc. Now, while you may not be the service provider, you can be the service manager, and that's where your side hustle comes in, working from home. You can actually set up a service management business and facilitate leads and connect customers with those service providers. So one of the ways to set up your service management business from home is by setting up a free Google site page. So oftentimes people are looking for services locally. So an example of this would be this website, masterglassandmirror.com. So this website shows up whenever you actually do a search locally for mirror installers, and they show you actually the area coverage that they do. They also provide a free estimate. But one of the things you'll notice here is that it's pretty much a neutral page. It's actually a page that's neutral, and it's a facilitator or lead capture page. And this puts you in a power position, because not only can you charge these people who actually you're giving the leads to a fee for each lead, but you can actually build up traffic on this website and also monetize it with ads, etc. Number 3, and the third side hustle is grant research. So with the economy changing, inflation, and higher operational expenses for small businesses, they're feeling the pinch and they're looking for free resources and money to operate their businesses. So grant research is extremely important and in high demand for both for-profit as well as non-profit entities, in helping them get access to funding opportunities, money opportunities, opportunities to be able to grow their organizations as well as their businesses. They need the research done so they can actually locate and find out where these opportunities are, so they can actually engage. Now, one of the key things in actually going after grants is going to be your statement of need. And when in building the statement of need for grants, one of the key pieces is having accurate data. And that's where your grant research comes in. Oftentimes, they actually need to present their statement of need along with their grant application. And if they don't have proper data, it's not going to actually work. There are many reasons why people don't get grants consistently. One of the keys is going to be having a lack of research to support your statement of need, because the grant body that's intaking your grant application wants to be able to see that you actually have valid data to prove and substantiate your statement of need. So this is actually where your grant research business that you're doing from home comes in. One of the things that I recommend in starting a grant research business and a side hustle from home is by going on third-party platforms such as Fiverr as well as Upwork. you're going to find there are a lot of people who are doing very well, making money on there, and actually making thousands of dollars on a monthly basis by providing this service to either nonprofits as well as for-profit entities. So as I always share here on my channel, if your business is properly set up, whether that's a side hustle or a small business, you can actually apply for grants consistently for your small business. So there's a new $100,000 grant from Hartford, Connecticut. Mayor Luke Bronin just recently announced a new $1 million grant program called the Small Business Investment Grant Program. So this is actually $100,000 in grants for small businesses that they can apply for. And this is actually a grant program that's coming from about $1 million of ARPA funds that have been set aside. So these grants will actually preserve jobs as well as spur new businesses. Now this is a match grant. So this is about a 50% match grant. So meaning that if the grant that's being given to you is $30,000, you will be expected to actually match it by $15,000, 50% of whatever the match and whatever the grant amount is. Now the unique thing about this grant program is it's for all businesses. So it's for new businesses as well as old businesses, existing businesses. All these businesses can actually apply for this grant up to $100,000. So they actually want to make sure that they can help businesses navigate the current inflation, the current high operating expense environment that we're in all across the country for small businesses. So if you'd like to apply for up to $100,000 in grants for your small business, you can actually do so by going directly to their website at hartfordct.gov/small biz. So if you'd like to know more about lucrative side hustles, YouTube channels, and the next 3 grants you can apply for, make sure you check out this next video, our grants playlist, and also our resource area at AskRinde.com. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.